Hello, I am Marisha and welcome to my creative diary. I hope you're having a great day. Oftentimes I'm asked about my favorite tools and supplies that I like to use when I create my cards. So this year I decided to put together a list of a few of my favorite things. On this list, it includes my favorite adhesives, cardstock, and tools to use, just to name a few. Guess what? There will be a giveaway. Woohoo! One person will be selected to receive a gift box full of a few of my favorite crafty things. To enter, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, click the thumbs up button on this video, and leave a comment below. The winner will be announced during my Merry Cardmas Series, so make sure you are tuning in. Without further ado, I present to you my 2022 favorite crafty things. Let's get started. My first favorite crafty thing that I'm going to share with you is this Guillotine trimmer by Tim Holtz and Tonic Studios. This is my favorite trimmer. It is 8.5 inches, which is fine. I would like a bigger one, but until then, this is actually the perfect size for me. It's perfect for my A2 cards, my 5x7 card projects. Also, I use it to cut acetate and vellum. And the great thing about this trimmer is it gives sharp cuts every single time. It does. I don't have to worry about any raggedy edges. You know how some paper trimmers will leave like rough edges after you trim your paper down? I don't have to worry about this one. So as you see right here, a clean, crisp, perfect, sharp cut every single time. There's a ruler located at the top and the bottom of the trimmer, along with a grid line in the center. This helps me with the sizing and the markings of my cardstock. Also, it includes a plastic paper guard to stabilize my paper and protect my fingers while I'm cutting my paper. When it comes to cardstock, I do have a few that I love, and this cardstock right here I have added to my list this year. This is the Scrapbook.com's Smooth Cardstock Christmas Paper Pack. They're mixed metals and their Christmas pattern paper. Now each pack is different, so let's say for instance in the Christmas pack, this includes 8 colors, 5 sheets of each color. These are perfect to create cards, scrapbooking, and any paper projects that you are going to create. Now the mixed metals glitter paper, oh my goodness. You don't have to worry about the glitter coming off. It is one-sided and it's not too thick. I've used other glitter paper in the past with my projects, and some of it is just so thick. It made my cards look bulky and it was shedding. Oh my goodness. But when I came across this cardstock, I'm like, okay, this is it. Love it. With the Christmas pattern collection, this includes 5 sheets of each pattern. This pattern paper is double-sided. It is so pretty. Look at it. All the houses, the fa la la. Look at the little lights. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And the greenery. Love it. Oh, look at the little cars too. Love this pattern paper. Now in this video, I'm only sharing with you a few of my favorite crafty things. To check out the full list, head on over to my blog at thediaryofbellerose.com. There you will find the complete list and also a list of holiday savings that is currently going on this holiday weekend. Every crafter needs a great pair of scissors in their craft room, and my two go-to for my paper projects are these scissors from scrapbook.com and my Cutter Bee scissors by EK Success. Now, I have had my bee scissors for many years. I have, and they are my absolute favorite. To me, when it comes to cutting paper, I have to have a good trimmer and scissor that cuts that paper like butter. My next favorite crafty thing is clear embossing powder. Oh my goodness. Whoever invented this, bravo, hooray. You deserve all of the accolades. You do. This stuff is the best, okay? All you have to do is stamp with whatever color ink you'd like, and then use clear embossing powder. This will actually save money as well. So instead of buying the colored embossing powder, just get clear. And use your favorite inks or oxides on your projects. Apply the powder and some heat, and ta-da! You have a nice textured project. Now I do have some gold. I do have gold embossing powder, and I do have silver as well, and they are by Ranger. So this is the Princess Gold embossing powder. So yeah, all of my embossing powders are from Ranger that I use. Love them. When it comes to organizing some of my card supplies, I rely on these plastic envelopes by scrapbook.com. So as you see right here, here's a card that I'm going to work on. And what I like to do is I will pull my stamps and dies and cardstock and things like that and place it in the envelope. That way, when I'm ready to make the card, I can just grab my envelope and the contents that are inside and go ahead and create. These envelopes are very sturdy. They are perfect for storing so many of my crafty supplies like paper, cardstock, stamps, sticker sheets, just anything I can think of. So I did have the white frosted, and I'm so glad that scrapbook.com came out with the pink and the mint color. I love the pink. Pink is my favorite color. So yes, love these envelopes. When it comes to adhesive glues, my two favorite are Ultra Bond Adhesive and Mixed Media Adhesive by Recollections that I purchased from Michaels. I have tried other adhesive glues, but I always seem to come back to these two. So yeah, these are my two favorite crafty adhesive glues. Now, as far as adhesive tape, I love this tape by scrapbook.com. It is my favorite. And the great thing is, it is refillable. Do not do what I did. I did not realize that it was refillable. And I've tossed the first one and bought 3, 4 more. Yeah, they are refillable. I also love to use scrapbook.com's double-sided adhesive sheets for my sentiments that I use with metallic cardstock. The reason is when I use glue, sometimes the glue smears, and yeah, it can be a little tedious. There is a tutorial that I created where I'm using this adhesive sheet to create my sentiment layers. You can also use this sheet to create stickers and maybe create your own glittered cardstock using extra fine glitter. Yeah, just experiment with it. My motto is before you commit, experiment. When it comes to stamping and inking, I use Lawn Fawn's Black Licorice and Jet Black ink pads. I also have an alcohol ink friendly ink pad by Lawn Fawn that I use to stamp my projects. Also, I love Catherine Pooler inks. Oh my goodness. Her ink pads are so juicy. The colors are vibrant. I love it. When it comes to stamping, watercoloring, and coloring, I love vibrant colors. And her product is just, oh, I love her ink pads. Love it. I love a nice, juicy, saturated ink pad. Not a dry one that I have to tassel with, constantly inking up my stamp or project to create with. So yes, love Catherine Pooler. In the world of distress, I love Distress Oxides. Oh, I do. I love oxides. I think I blend more with oxides than I do with inks. Yeah, I really do. I also use my re-inkers for my watercolor projects. So that's another go-to that I use in my craft room. Let's talk Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll pens, that is. I love Jelly Roll pens. I use these pens to add highlights and accents to some of my stamp projects. Love them. Not only the white, but I use a metallic silver and gold, and I love the black Jelly Roll. I love how the black pen adds a glaze to my projects. So yes, I love Jelly Roll pens. If you do not have them, I highly recommend them. OMG, let me talk about the mint tape. This stuff right here is amazing. I am always grabbing my mint tape whenever I create my cards. I do. From foiling to die cutting, even masking, I have stamped on the 4-inch tape and used it to create scenes for my stamping projects. This stuff is amazing. It is low-tack tape. It doesn't leave behind any residue. I have tried other masking tapes, but some of them leave behind a film. No, I love the mint tape. Another must-have in my craft room is this distress sprayer. I love this bottle filled with water. I do. I use it to clean my glass mat. I use it to spray my projects. Yes, I highly recommend a distress sprayer in your craft room. Last but definitely not least, the MISTI stamping tool. If you are new to stamping, I highly recommend this tool right here. I love it. I use this on all of my stamping projects. It allows me to create a crisp stamped image on my projects. Love it. It takes out the fuss and the guesswork of, is my stamp lined up right? Am I going to stamp it in the right place again? Yeah. And as you see this one right here, yeah, it's received a lot of love. So I decided to get another MISTI from Tailored Expressions. I love the color. It's so pretty. To check out the full list of my favorite crafty things, head on over to my blog. I will list it and link some of the products down below. There you will also find a list of crafty shops who are having a sale this holiday weekend, so don't miss out on the savings. I appreciate you so much for joining me on today. Don't forget to subscribe, click the thumbs up button and the notification bell, and leave a comment below. Sending you love and hugs. Until next time, take care.